All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen, and I was looking this afternoon at the the whole idea of um, the framework. I'm looking at a framework that a 10-point framework. I just did it. Just did it. I just did it. I can't find it. You see my screen, Judith?
Yes, sir.
All right. And chat GPT, I got to move a little slow. I don't know why. So what I was doing, I prompted in terms of, I was thinking about when I'm looking at an opportunity, what are the things that I look for, right? Because, does the opportunity make sense? Simple things like that, does it make sense? And if it makes sense, right? What about the risk? All right, let's stop sharing and start back. Find it first. Because I just found it, and so I don't know how. I not find it now. All right, can share now. All right, so I'm going to talk about the 10 points, right? When evaluating our when I'm evaluating an opportunity, right? First one, does the opportunity make logical sense? Right? When you look on the opportunity, whether it be free, paid, or otherwise, you know, how do I clearly understand how the system works? Can I explain it to someone in less than 3 minutes? 3 minutes or less. Well, for me, I don't really have to be able to explain it, and I don't think it's you have to be able to explain it. Because guess what? As somebody said, where the money actually come from. So if that, where are you able to earn from? When we look at opportunity, we must be able to see that, right? Is the business model sustainable? Ask whether the model can survive long term. Look for products or services, real market demand, and ongoing value creation. Next thing, who is behind the project? And this is one of the things where I'm not really 100% agree with. Because I always look for since I got involved in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I recognize that sometimes you don't necessarily have to know who is exactly behind the project for the project to be good. Up to this point, there are persons who still don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Is it a person? Is it a group of persons? Is it AI? Who really create Bitcoin? Nobody really know. But yet still it is $1 trillion asset. So it's good to know, but it's not sufficient to say, well, if I don't know that, then I'm not going to invest. It's a look for public leaders, proven track record, transparent communication, active development. If leaders are anonymous and a regional risk increase, yes. So if nobody, if the truth is that if you look on one project and you don't really know nothing about it, and you don't know who they behind it, the risk increase because those persons can disappear anytime with your money. All right. When you're also looking at an opportunity, what is the risk level? Because every opportunity has risk level. Um, so is there a financial risk? Is there a reputation risk? A time risk? A legal risk? Ask yourself, if this fails, what do I lose? Never risk money that you cannot afford to lose. Right? And this is one of the trademark I tell persons when in all business. Right? Never invest more money. But then you have some people who say, "Boy, I mean, I have nothing to lose. We can't even lose $100 right now." You know, I hear people speak like that, but then I said to myself, then if you can't really lose $100 right now, then you need to do something to earn some money then, right? If not, maybe what we are putting towards it, but you need to do something because things don't look too good. How do I exactly, how exactly, number five, when you look for an opportunity, you ask yourself, how exactly do I make money in this opportunity? It must be very clear. Example, trading, referral commission, staking, task or reward, product sales. If you cannot clearly see how money flows to you, do not proceed. Right? So that is another thing. Question when me always, what is my role? Because a lot of things, me think that a lot of people who come in the space, they want to say, all right, me want to see how me can make money. But me, especially the free opportunities, me not think people look and say, what is my role to ensure, say, this opportunity make money? We think no people, most persons don't look at that. What is my role? Right? What must you personally you what you must know what your personal responsibility. Are you just an investor, a promoter, a trader, community builder, content creator, a leader? Right? Ask what specifically must I do daily or weekly in the opportunity? Me think too many people come in the online space, they want to earn and they don't want to give up nothing. Right? Then just want to say, all right, I'm coming at the online space and I'm gonna make some money because if nothing now going for me, right? You have a responsibility. You understand? You have a responsibility. The more clear you are on what is my role in this opportunity. Is it that I'm going to just invest my money and just leave it and take a grow? Is it that I'm going to be a promoter of this opportunity? Right? Is it that I need to be trading? Am I a community builder? Right? Am I a content creator for this opportunity? Am I a leader? Ask yourself, what me for do each day? I know that, I truly admire that in spite of everything and you're busy, Judith, you always find the time to, even though you have to do multiple things, to come to the Zooms, to research and you eventually is growing, even though sometimes you're not seeing the results that you expect. But I tell you, understanding your role makes a big difference. Point seven, and this is where I see a lot of people, they're not interested in this, not at all. What skills are required? Because if you even don't have, uh, let's stop. Come, this you hear me?
Yes, coach, I'm hearing you.
All right. So what we were discussing before you came on, um, yeah, before
Coach, hello?
I'm sorry about that. One of my device drop off the internet. So how you doing, Stacy?
Okay, coach. I was trying to say to you that I'm still without internet from Melissa. I'm trying to use the data plan, but sometimes it's very bad for in and out a lot. So
Okay.
I don't see flow anywhere near us. I don't know when they are coming to fix the internet.
Question from there.
I had a
In
Starlink.
BitToken.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, go ahead.
Now I was saying I
You go
had a
ahead.
Starlink, but the person get back light now, so Starlink gone home.
All right.
Yes.
Well, the question I was asking in BitToken, where are you? Where are you in BitToken? Level 3?
I think it's level 3, yes. I, I,
Uh,
I have
how close
about
are you?
32 people. So yeah, but I
Okay.
think that's 17. 32 direct signed up. And I
All
think
right.
370 something teammates.
In total team.
Yes.
300 and something?
300 and some, I think it's 372 or 73.
Yeah, they have Nadine.
Yeah, I have Nadine.
Yeah. So Nadine bring most of them people. So there is something that we need to look then, because if you have 300, um 300 and something, and my team, right? Total is 788
Okay.
from Jamaica, that is. Because me not think nobody else in Jamaica do it outside of me. And if the
Okay.
Jamaica team, even besides that, that team has that amount, 300 and something. So the remainder, everybody else has 400.
I mean, I never
This
think
not
some of
so.
them, I don't think some of them doing anything, so maybe them drop out. But
No,
let me
man,
look.
you don't drop out.
Let me just look.
There is no, there's no dropping out. You will be in the system. Same like how when you sign up for like Facebook and you know log into Facebook for months.
Yes.
They want you then then count you as users, you know. They just want you to log in at least one time for the month. And they say, thank you. And they're happy. So I see them way here, so. You understand? They just needed to be active at least once per month. That's all they want from you. Nothing more. Alright.
'Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, so you gotta look some me. I wait for you to look.
Oh, I'm looking at this because I press I add something for Minister Wade. I'd reach a claim. Okay. 377.
Hmm.
team total 377. You
And
heard
you
that,
are
coach?
direct to yeah, you are direct to Tanisha.
Yes.
You are direct to Tanisha. So 300. So majority, so half of it, half, almost half come from the line there with Tanisha. And then, oh, this has to change. You know, me never dare do nothing in Jamaica. Me never dare do nothing. All right, I'm gonna share this and then go jump in quickly into BitToken because may I look upon it in a some real way. And as I said, it's understanding. I'm looking at the bigger picture. Now, when I'm looking at opportunities, I'm looking at a lot. Um, so I was doing this. I thought about it today. I'm just put it in a chat GPT and it pump out something. I'm gonna work it then and fine line, but I just read it because I just do it a couple minutes before I start the call. I just ask it to look at create a framework, a 10-point framework, looking at opportunities. Um, does it make sense? Is it possible? The risk, look at you understand how can you make money? What's my role? Those type of things, and it show these things, right?
Yeah.
So one that said, does the opportunity is logical? Does it make sense? Now, when we look on BitToken, this is how you see one of the things when we look on. Sometimes we do this big elaborate presentation PowerPoint, and at the end, people don't still not make sense of what you try to say to them, right? Because you talk the PowerPoint, but more want to make it logical. The opportunity with BitToken, is it logical? All right. Does do you understand the system? Right. So the logic of BitToken is 90%, 99%, or maybe 100% of the platforms online, they make most of their revenue from ads. Right? Let me tell her truth.
True.
So so if most of them make their money from ads, right? You can actually see where the money is coming from in BitToken because their business model is having people who are going to view, right, be users of the internet and I go view ads. And as long as ads are being viewed, then money is being made. So clearly, it's logical how them will get the money. Is the business model sustainable? Yes. Why? Because anywhere is a real product or service? Yes. Real market demand? Yes. Anywhere whole for people there, advertisers are go. Right? As long as um you have whole heap of if you have a big stage show, advertisers will promote, will pay you for just show them product at that event. Because guess what? They will know that they will get customer. Right? Who is behind it? I am so happy over the past year that I've been a part of BitToken. Every single, almost every single week, and in the first 3 to 6 months, every single day you used to see Mr. Kinsley and Mr. Kinsley. Welcome, Nadine. We're not calling him just not too long. Alright, so in that time we had Mr. Kinsey and Coach Ben. So we are clear of who the leaders are in the project. Right? No doubt of who the leaders are. What is the risk level? What I like about BitToken, right, it's clear and simple. Right? you don't have to spend a dime, just pay attention, right? So the most that you can lose, people will say, oh, it's your time, right? There's no financial, if you, because, well, not that if you choose not to put no money in there. Nobody now force you can just pay attention, you don't have to put a dime. However, if me see a opportunity, as I'm gonna show you where the opportunity is, you can boost your opportunity by spending some money. I mean, I see there's a small risk there, but with risk come greater reward. All right. And so that's why at the end of point four, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. All right. How exactly do I make money? Right? Is it trade? So in BitToken, how you make money is through referral commission. It's not through referral commission, guys. That is not the main thing. It's through tasks and rewards. Yeah, referral commission, you can still say referral commission because the more people you bring to the community, the more commission you're gonna earn. So you do earn money from that. But it's not based on why I said Paula Peter because it's not an investment. What is your role? Right? I want to tell people if you are in BitToken, your role in BitToken is to be a community builder. It's a community builder. 70% of the reward that is set up in BitToken is designed for persons who are willing to help to build a team, help to build a community. The goal of BitToken CTC is to have 30 million people who are actively using the platform. That is one of their goals. Now, I say to us, a small YouTube channel or average YouTube channel that has about, say, less than 1 million subscribers, right, is able to generate 50 to 100,000 US dollars per month. Let me just show you a little maths that. So I'm just using 50,000 times 12. That's 600,000. And this is a small YouTube channel. Just look at, and that YouTube channel has less than 1 million subscribers. Less than 1 million. Just imagine CTC has a community base of 30 million people, or even 3 million. And all of these persons are watching the YouTube channels. CTC has put together over 500 YouTube channels, right? So just from the YouTube channels, if they have 500 YouTube channels and the average one is making $50,000 a month, so one channel can be making up to $600,000 for the year, and you have 500 of them. And this is just one product. As a company, they are making $30 million for the year. And 65% of that is coming back to the community to pay all of those persons to buy the same tokens that all of us who are a part of CTC is getting as our reward for watching and viewing these ads. And that is 195 million in a year being pumped back into the token. So that is just one thing. So why I said no, you understand your role. I think a lot of people who comes to BitToken CTC, them just them come and say, all right, me just go watch some ants and me not go do nothing more because me don't need to do nothing more. Right? Yes, you can. But if everybody come and play that role, then we won't reach the goal of the 30 million. That now got happen accidentally. It got happen intentionally. Right? Growth in any community is not accidentally. Growth in your own life is not accidentally. It is intentionally. Someone said, I heard it, someone said it today, right? I hear it before, but not often. Guess what? You don't have to you don't have to be intentional about the weeds growing in your garden. But if you want a garden, you have to be intentional of cutting away the weeds. Because if you just say, "I want pretty garden and just plant the flowers," the weeds will come and just throw them. So a community has to be intentionally built. I'm saying that because have woken up to the role that I am playing in this opportunity called Bit Token. Each opportunity, your role may be different, right? So my role is a community builder. Why a community builder? Because I see that this makes sense. The reason why I am on we are using WhatsApp and Telegram. Have somebody tell me about those platforms, right? Especially WhatsApp. WhatsApp is one I shared with many of my friends. Them. Me used to say to people, they found WhatsApp. WhatsApp is $1 billion company. We made it that. But guess what? Out of all the billions and the revenues that they are earning, we are not earning anything from that. We don't earn anything from that. And so with the token CTC, they give us a reward. So you know when you start to look at your role, what specific must I do daily? If you're a team builder, you have to, Stacy, you have 30 directs. Yeah, you need another 30, or you need to contact those 30 and help them. Why I ask that is that everyone who is active, I want to have as many Diamond 4 and 5 in my organization. I know Diamond 5 is it takes some work. And to reach Diamond 6, it takes even more work. So for me, go say, oh, more whole if a Diamond 6 is going to take a lot of work. But Diamond 4 to me is reachable with proper guidance. Because if you have 30 persons, right? All you have to identify to max out the whole compensation plan here is 20. Then the first aim is to get all of those persons who you sign up. The first aim is to get everybody you directly sign up to sign up 20 people themselves. So all of them will become Diamond 3. Automatically you become a Diamond 4. Right? Now you just need to repeat that process 4 more times and you max out the compensation plan. But it's not easy as we say, but right? So you're gonna need skills. The next thing after you identify what skills you're gonna need. You're gonna need leadership skills. You have got to understand how to build a community. That is the things that I'm working on now. How do I build this large community? That mean that I have to come and do Zooms, I have to try educate people. And even when it is just 2 and 3, you still come, you still show up, you still build yourselves. So, you have to be willing to learn if you're going to be able to go to that next level. So these are skills that you need, right? Now, how much time commitment versus reward? Now, you know why I have opportunities, and people know this in other group, that I have opportunities where I make money, daily money, Lumex. So why is it that I'm talking about a free opportunity when we have opportunities that are paid? It's because time commitment versus reward for this season, for the next 21 days, starting the 6th. I don't see any of these opportunities that will pay um as much in value, right? For what I'm trying to achieve more than BitToken. Why am I say that? BitToken is free. So every single person who I meet can sign up for BitToken. Now, reaching Diamond 5 and having a team of 5,000 active, 10,000, 5,000 active, that gives you a all expense trip to Dubai. Now, as a marketer, as a leader, for me, everybody might be different, but for me, I understand what that would mean for my business coming back from a trip from Dubai. And so, but at the same time, I will be having, for me to achieve that, I will be having persons who are getting free laptops, cell phone, because Diamond 4 persons, they can get free laptop, cell phone, tablets for free. So it's not only that, yeah, insert I go win, but those who may help to become Diamond 4, because I can't be a Diamond 5 without having 14 Diamond 4. So I will have to be helping persons to achieve. You can't rise without helping people, you know. So it's not just, oh, yeah, insert who have to reach us, but for me, reach us, I have to help people. So I look on it, how much hours I going to spend, how long may it take before me get the results. Now, one of the other things that what I've been recognizing, and most of us don't recognize this, you see those companies that offer free products, this is one of the fastest way to get people into your business. Because guess what? Most persons are hesitant about the crypto space. That even if you tell them to spend $10, they don't want. Because they don't want losing $10. But person will say, oh, maybe try for free. Then you expose them to others. So if we can, that's why I'm saying, as a community, as a group, if we can get 10,000 persons into the Kingdom Wealth Builders, you ask yourself, how many persons can I carry? So if you carry, your team is 1,000, Stacy, in the Kingdom Wealth Builders. And 10% of those persons, which is 100, spend 100 US dollars. Right? That is 10,000 US dollars. And you earn just average 10% from that. You're making 1,000 US dollars. So now after it's 900 not spend the money, you know, just 10%. So that is how you have to view, because if we don't get the persons to be to start coming to presentation, start understanding what they, then it not gonna work. So we go back to, can it scale? Yes, it can scale. Can it go to thousands of people? And if it go to thousands of people, how many income are gonna grow? And last question, does it align with my values and my mission? First, this is crucial because you are building a kingdom wealth builders. Does this help people to win? Is it ethical? Can I promote it with integrity? Does it align with my kingdom vision? So when I look at BitToken, all of that is a yes for me, right? Now, chat say these simple tests. So if you pass, if you're gonna look on an opportunity and you get 7 out of 10, which is 70%, you can go on with it. And when we look on BitToken, you get a 10 out of 10. Right? So let me just quickly log into my BitToken. And tonight I want to answer a few questions. Right? Because as I quickly look at it, I want to say, you know, so this is BitToken. Everybody's hearing me clearly? Everybody
Yes,
hear me clearly?
it's loud and clear.
All right, awesome. So, so BitToken. What is BitToken? BitToken or CTC. CTC is the company, which is Creative Type Center. Their mission is just simple. They are helping the average user in the online space to make money, even without spending a dime. So you don't have to have any money, right, to make money in CTC BitToken. And the reason why that this is possible is because every time we come online, someone makes money. Do we agree with that?
But every time we do what? Come online.
Every time you come online, someone makes money.
Oh,
You agree with that?
interesting. I don't know if I agree or disagree. I'm listening.
You're listening. No, man,
Mm-hmm.
why you just put yourself on it? Do you agree or disagree? Why you
I
not bigger?
I'm not free. I'm go.
No,
I,
no, why you not bigger? Why you agree or disagree?
I mean, I agree then.
No, man, you can't disagree, man.
But just come on, so I don't know go on first. So that's I mean, I go.
No, man, it's just I'm just starting now the presentation on BitToken. What I was doing before was just a simple walkthrough of I was actually talking about some of the steps, the 10 things that I look for, right? Because I'm
Oh,
building up, like, as a kingdom builder, what are the things that you will look for when you're looking at an opportunity, right?
God.
Because we will be exploring, as I said earlier today, we'll be exploring a lot of opportunities, right? And not all opportunities I will be able to find out every single detail about all these opportunities. But it must have a certain threshold where, does it make sense? Things like that. What is the risk? What is my responsibility? You understand? How do I make money? How does the company makes money? So after I ask myself those, when a person put that presentation before me, when I look on that, does it align with my long-term goal? Because unlike I know that everybody here, as you are in this space, you are bombarded on a daily basis with people. When people know say you do this, every minute, every new opportunity, then get them a try carry to you. So almost on a daily basis, I'm looking at something new where somebody send me. They say, look on this, right? Now, sometimes I don't have the time. But if when I do watch the video and I can use that 10 step, that 10 step framework and just ask myself those 10 questions. And if it have 7 other things where out of it, then we can say, oh, all right, we can take a second look. But if when we look on it, it only score 5, we can just automatically tell the person no, because I do have a framework on which I use to govern how the opportunities, how I get involved in opportunities, right? So bit token. Oh, going back to the question. So you're saying that you're not too sure if you agree that every time you come online, someone makes money. All right.
Right.
So first thing before you can come on the line, right? Don't you have to buy credit
Yes.
and data?
Yeah.
So if you not pay for your internet at home or you buy data, you can't come online.
Nope.
So that means that somebody make money already, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, what I did not know that these internet providers, they are called IPS, right? They pay the big companies such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Google, a part of that money as for using the service. Because if they don't pay it's like how we used to have cable where them say certain, even though that certain channel can play as a particular place, because if you don't pay a cable bill or you don't do like YouTube and stuff for it, if you have a certain cable package, certain channels don't show. It's the same way with the internet.
Like a subscription.
Yes. So it's the same thing with the internet, that these big guys, if the service provider don't pay them a certain amount, they can block the service provider from accessing their service. So Google can say, all right, me now show up in Jamaica. They can block it. So so the major internet providers here in Jamaica, they pay a revenue to those major companies. So Google make money. So a part of that revenue go. Now, because advertisers know, so guess what? You go up on TikTok, you go up on YouTube, you go up on Facebook. What they do, they pay to advertise. So money I make same way. The only person who in the equation that make no money, throughout all of me say, is me and you. And sometimes they think me better than you because me might have my YouTube channel where every now and then me get one look at thing from YouTube because me a content creator. So persons are always making money online. The only people and the most important people, because without the people who are watch, no money now make. But guess what? They have already know that one of the greatest thing they can do is entertain people. That's why movies make so much money and the box office. And what BitToken, CTC, the company that you're looking at, what they have said, Dini, is they are going to be one of the first platforms that give back a portion of what they are earning to the persons who are the most important people, me and you, for watching the ads. And that is what BitToken, in simple, the simplest language I can say, that is what CTC BitToken is. They are rewarding the people who make the engine work. So what is our responsibility? Because for it to really work, they need not just a few people. They need loyal people and they need whole heap. For starters, in the next month, right? Next month or two, their goal is to have 1 million users in CTC. 1 million. And of that 1 million, if they can have 300,000 that is active, they would have hit their goal for the next month or so before they launch. The ultimate goal is to have 30 million active users. Why is this important? Because advertisers advertise where there is a lot of consumption. Because they know that if I want if I want 100 or 200 people, at any time, those 100 and 200 people will get discouraged and not stop. But when it's in the millions, you will always have people coming and going. And that is what CTC is doing. Now, as I said, you can just come to the platform and be just a user. But I will tell you that 70% of the revenue that is being generated is going to be rewarded to the builders. The people who are going to say that, guess what? They want 1 million in the next 30 to 60 days. Me I go try carry 10,000. Me I carry my 1,000. Me I go do my part. That is what they are looking for. The more persons who say that they are doing their part, is the easier them reach their goal. And the easier them reach their goal, is the more reward that we will get. Everybody with me so far?
So far, so good.
Does it? So it makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So, because me I try to make it make sense, you know.
But
All
I'm
right.
always confused with this bit token with the other one.
The
The
Bitcoin AI?
Yeah.
No, so you see one have AI upon it and one have bit token. So
Yeah, realize no.
so this is the thing. And that's why I'm trying to not so you look on the token here, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right. So how do I get rewarded? Right? That is the next thing you're gonna ask yourself. Right? Internet drop again. All right, I come back. All right, you still hearing me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, some internet let's drop again. All right, so I was saying the question I'm saying is the first thing that you will see is reward points, right? So these reward points, they start off with reward points here. So this is the amount of reward points that I've earned so far for um this period. Um, is my screen still sharing?
No, no.
Uh, am I still there? Let me jump over the Zoom again. Oh,
Still hearing about but not seeing your screen.
and no, the other because I'm sharing from my phone, and it seems like the internet drop again. I don't know where I'm going with that. I try log back in because I want to just run through something because that I think is very, very, very important for us to understand this. If we understand this and can do this, I think we can reach somewhere we can reach somewhere. May I log back in? Just give a minute. All right. Share my screen again. All right, here we go again. So there's how we earn in this platform is through reward points, right? There are a few ways we can get reward points, and your reward points is what is converted into the BTT, which is bit token. The first way that we earn reward points is by just claiming that just logging into the app. So there's a default amount that you earn, which is 30 reward points per hour, right? And the default setting is 2 hours. So this is mining. So mine for 2 hours, the default, and then you get 60. You just come and claim to claim that reward points, and you can double the reward points by watching an ad. Right? So that is just simple what it is. That is the first way. The second way that you earn is by doing tasks, other tasks in the earn section. So in the earn section, you have what is called views yard. So in the views yard, this is where the YouTube channels are displayed. So all the different videos and these channels are channels that are associated with CTC will be placed here. There's none there at the moment. And then you have special, these are different things. Then you have issues like you can like, subscribe, and follow, right? Presently, when you sign up, right, you also have each day you are given 20 ads to watch. Now, every time me and my wife always have this conversation, I say, no bother me, right? Is that me and her, we like play Candy Crush. We have been playing Candy Crush now for a couple of years. But the amount of ads every time you lose the game or if you win one look at something, you have to watch. And I am saying I'm not getting anything nothing from this on enjoyment. Look, then if you clear your mind or relaxation. I not get nothing more from it. But why can I watch the same ads and make some money? Did you know that Candy Crush, as me telling you, say anytime you online, somebody make money? Anybody know how much money Candy Crush make last year?
No.
All right, we're gonna find out. That's why we have Google and Chat GBT, or what they call it, Chat GPT. How much money did Candy Crush make in 2025? We do a web search. Hey, you don't believe that?
What I
What
said?
is it? Has say
76 million.
it keep numbers for 25, $1 billion in revenue.
Oh, top.
See that? 1 billion in revenue. 70 85 to 95 billion per month on average. You hear that? In US alone, it generated about 576 million of that revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Daily, typical games, the game typically makes about 2 to 3 million per day in-app purchase and ads. A game that most of us play for free. So let me go back. All right. You see, next question. I want to find out how much users. All right. Coming. I'm going to share again. That screen stop share. All right. So I was asking the other question, how much users they have. Because I wanted sometimes, because we are not aware of, simple things like these. Um, so users in 2025, about 273 million monthly users. Around 87 to 88 million pair every day, month, every day, month, depend on the data set. All right. So you see much million people I use something, well, we say we enjoy ourselves and we get to relax. Right? And even though it is not something that we give a person a referral, and most time some people they see I play, because some of them used to see I play Candy Crush. I know me go investigate about Candy Crush. And somebody may see I say, me go try. I used to say a foolishness until you start playing. Right? Um, but the ads that are inside here are the very same ads that I see on Candy Crush. Them ads were in here, so 20 of them. But because they are having a promotion now and they want people to use it, they are giving you used to get only 1,000 reward points per ad. Now you're getting a 5x, you're getting 5,000 reward points. Remember, the aim is to get as much reward points as possible, because at the end of the month, these reward points will be converted into BTT. Right? So that is the second way that we earn.
Questions.
Yeah,
Come
go
here,
ahead.
baby. The
Go ahead.
the bit token. This
Mm-hmm.
can be converted into cash.
Yes.
Okay. So
But not but all right. So let me not say it can be converted into cash, but
but
but what I would say to persons who are doing it now, um, to me is not a wise idea, and I'm going to show you. That was the next step I got to show persons. All right, we come here, so right. So and this is the wallet section. So the reward points that I've earned so far is 7 million, and it would give me 275 bit token, right? The question you ask, can it be converted to cash? Yes. The listing price, that when it's going to be listed on the market, is going to start at 50 cents. Now, my years of experience in the crypto space tells me and shows me that when a coin listed at 50 cents, it now going to stay at 50 cents. Next first day or two, it's pumping and to go up. So in no time, I've seen Pi, will take 6 years for launch, move from 3 cents to $3 in 2 days. So when I look at this, me I say, oh, so you start this at 5 cents, at 50 cents. You can go on $3 too. That is only a 6x, right? No. So those who want cash out, this is what they do. Are convert it into cash. They come here to this place, P2P, where persons can buy and sell. But before you can go to the P2P area, you must do what is called KYC, know your customer. Because they need to ensure, because people, when they have free opportunities, people sign up at 100 email address when we started to try to cheat the system, right? So they want to ensure that it's only one person per account. So you have to do that. You have to do KYC. Now, when you go to the P2P area, as you see here, so your KYC approved. All right. So I now can trade in P2P. And earlier today I wanted to deposit some funds, So let me show you my transaction. So this is my transaction history. Now I spent here $3 US and bought 287 tokens recently. 287 for $3. That person get them $3, me get some tokens. So that is how a person will cash out. They sell it, I buy. Why am I buying these tokens instead of thinking about cash out? Let me show you why. Because as I just showed you, I bought 287 tokens for $3 at the listing price at 50 cents. Those 287 tokens will be valued at 143 US dollars. You see why I buy? Person, anybody? Dini,
What?
understand?
Hold on. The picture cover it. Go out the picture cover the calculation.
All right. So move a picture.
Move it.
All right. So I bought, let me just go back before. Let me show you again.
Yeah, me see the 287
All right.
dollars 16
So
cents.
but it's not dollars. It is
Yeah,
BT.
yeah,
It's the
BT.
tokens. Yes. Right. I paid $3 for it.
Mm-hmm.
When the coin is listed on the exchange. Now, a person said, boy, me can't wait till the list. So I'm going to take what me can make now. Right? And I will always remind persons about the two pizza. And you're going to hear me ring that in my head because guess what? Either you're in a project and understand where to go or you don't. Now, at listing price, as I show you, that same someone may spend $3 for can give me $143. Let me do some maths. Say $4 times 160. That's a 600 Jamaican dollar I spend. And say give me what at listing price. 21,000. Now say the price of the token goes to $5. It's a different maths. Because now we are looking at 1,400. How much must pay for it? $3. So there are persons who are selling their tokens, right? And this is how they cash out. They come to this area. No, so they would say, if I want to sell, because I have tokens that I can put up for sale, right? I can, let me go back here. I can create a sell order. So what the person who want to cash out, they will come and they put the amount of tokens that they want to sell. For example, they want to sell 1,000. And say the rate that they want to sell it at, or they're selling it at currently, is 0.012. That means if I put it up and somebody buys, I'm clear here, sir. So if I put up 1,000 to sell at this price and at 12 cents, I will make $12. So then I can withdraw that from the system. So persons ask how can person make money or withdraw their money? That is the way that they can. Right? But my suggestion, this is me, this is what I am doing. I am doing the reverse. Because I understand something about tokenomics. There's only certain amount of tokens that is available. This is not money where there's endless printing. The value is in the asset, is all in the asset itself. Now, let me show persons this. If I go back here, last month, because on the 15th of every month, the reward points, I did 12 million reward points, and it gave me 842 bit token last month. So far this month, I have 7,782,000 reward points, and I'm only sitting at 275. Right? Let me show you. So how this is calculated, they calculate by the current rate, which is this, multiply by the reward points, and it gives you the amount of tokens that you have. So let's use this amount of reward points that I did for last month. And I'm going to multiply it by that rate here and see how much, even if I do 12 million this month, how much tokens I would receive. So it's 40.35 times 12.2 million. So if you notice, even if I do at the end of the month and the rate still remain at this because the rate is falling as more reward points is, I will only end up with 427 tokens. If the rate remain the same and I reach 12 million. Why is this so? Each month, there's only 3 million tokens that is distributed to everybody in the ecosystem. So those who are the less amount of persons that are in the ecosystem is the more tokens you receive. But personally, I say, but me think that when more people would have come, and the more would I earn. No, it's same like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin started, this first set of persons who were getting Bitcoin, they were receiving 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. Now, A person who is mining Bitcoin is only getting 3.126 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. As more users are interacting, the demand is getting greater, and that is what is going to push up the price of BitToken. Everybody get me with that? I only still last. If I'm the last, let me know. Let me go over it. Because me one person's understand what I talk about.
We can go over it again.
All
I
right.
just get
So
on.
let me go over it now. Yeah, I see. So, all right, and Nadine, I see you just coming on. So we're talking about
Right.
BitToken, right? And in BitToken, right, the major thing here in BitToken is what we call reward points. You get reward points for a few things, for doing tasks and helping to build the community, right? 70% of the rewards from this ecosystem will be going to those who are builders, right? 70%. Now, I just shared with you guys, and then I tell us that overnight, um, Candy Crush become where them almost make $1 billion for the year. It's not overnight. However, just imagine you're a part of a company that is making $1 billion US dollars per year, and you have majority of the shares.
Mm.
You are then automatically a multi-millionaire. So, if we take it from that point of view, the company is giving everybody here a portion of the shares. The shares that are being given is what is called the bit token. These the bit token, the bit token. This is the shares. How much shares there is? Only 210 million shares. Now, out of that 210 million shares, let me do it this way. Not just talking, but this is there in the app. So if you sign up, it is here we call white paper. So not just me talk out of my head about shares, it is in the white paper. And this in this is called tokenomics. So you go to the white paper, and the white paper is basically just telling you what is the plans of the company and how they are going to execute. Right? When you come to tokenomics, all right, just read right here. This says community mining. Oh, before we go to community mining, here, the total supply. The total supply of BTT is going to be 210 million tokens. 210 million. Of that 210 million, the community is getting 80%. So those persons who are part of the ecosystem, 80% are go to the persons, 80% of the shares are go to the people who are building the community, who are helped do the work. Another 10% goes to the community through what is called staking pool, right? Which is a way of securing. So it says it's an incentive. Let me go back to the first one, the community. This is going to be distributed. The 186, sorry, not 86, 168 million tokens will be mined over the next 56 years. So somehow we're not going to live to see the ending of the mining of this token. And I think it's strange, right? Because persons would not know that in the code for Bitcoin, Bitcoin not start mine until 2100, right? So 2100, right? So you might be say, when you look at here, 56 years, oh, how am I going to mine 56 years? In Bitcoin smart contract code, the mining not end until 2100. 56 years from now, when this finish mine, Bitcoin not finish mine yet. So I think it's strange, right? So 56 years. So and all of these tokens are going to be released in the market all at once. And so that's why I'm saying to us, those of us who are here early at the beginning, we have the greatest opportunity to hold most of the tokens. And that's how the persons who are millionaires and billionaires in Bitcoin are the first set of holders. Now, the persons who come into Bitcoin and hold a lot of tokens, they are already billionaires who see the value now when it's already established and want to position themselves. I'm saying every one of us who are here now, we need to position ourselves in BitToken because it is an opportunity for us. So roughly, those persons who are staking, it says that incentive long-term holders and network security. So persons who are staking, right? That help 21 million more tokens will be given to those persons because they are ones who are helping to ensure that they're not sell for the price go down. Right? All right. The other remaining 10% is shared to the seed tokens, 5 million. These are persons who buy, like myself, I see Nadine, Stacy gone off of this. We have by persons who purchase in the seed room. We buy some of the tokens and when we buy our YouTube channel. Right? So how they are earning the revenue for those persons who are coming on new, they are part of just watching the ads, but they are also going to establish YouTube channels, over 500 YouTube channels. Just imagine you have a community of even 3 million people, and you have 500 million, 500 channels, and monthly each one of them I get, when they drop a view, say 1 million views in a day or two. Just imagine the amount of revenue that these YouTube channels will be generating. And 65% of that is coming back to the community. All right. Another 5 million of the token is going to the tech and the admins at the platform. The dev team is only taking 1%, 2.1 million. The co-founders, we have two co-founders that I'm known. They are only taking what? 2.1 million tokens. No, not only that, but these tokens for the dev team and the co-founders, they are locked for 2 years. For 2 years, then can't spend $1 out of that. Now, this is something that I'm saying. If the shareholder, the co-founder, is only taking this out of it, 2 million. I have known Mr. Kinsley and Coach Ben for over a year. And every day for over a year, more than a year, from 2024, they have been working on this platform, not getting paid. and they only take 2 million out of it. That means that they don't see the coin being only 50 cents. So the persons who are developing it, not seeing the coin going only being 50 cents, but them seeing it at $10, $100 per coin. Because at that time, the 2 million are going to make sense, you know. Because if you have the 2.1 million tokens and it get 1 0 more on it, it's now 21 million. And if you get 2 more zeros, that's 210 million. So that is the reason why I'm saying to people who are in this platform, how much tokens are you going to hold on for? Right? Oh, we should do one more max. So, as it is now, every month 3 million token is rewarded, and it's divided through the community based on the amount of reward points you have. So the more reward points you have, the more tokens that you will get out of the 3 million. Right? So 3 million tokens, and we have been mining this for about 15 months now. So in circulation, about 45 million tokens is in the market. You have some people who maybe have all a million tokens in them, right? Because these are the major players in the community, right? So let me go to the staking area. So if you come here, you see that I have staked over 36,000 tokens, right? I've staked, and I'll be rewarded at the end of the stake 72,000 tokens. I've received so far 14,000 of these tokens. Most of them I've restaked. That's how I've grown it. And still to be paid out to me is 58,000. Most of my stake, let me show you some of my stake, they won't expire. They won't expire until oh, this is one complete. That finish. Look at this one. May 2027. May 28, 2020. Oh, this one expire. Oh, this one expired this year. It was one of the shorter ones. June 2027. Because I started staking it for 2 years. I started stake June 2025. So I stake them for long term because I have looked at this opportunity and I see it long term. Right? I see it long term. People might say, oh, you just have watch some ads and you're not getting the money at home, you can cash out. I'm not saying persons you're doing something you must be thinking about getting rewarded, but if persons can see the long-term vision of what an opportunity like this can do, um, you would get excited about helping the community to be what it ought to be. Right? All right, so what happened for those persons who are new? For those persons who are new, it's trying to get to these ranks. So if I come here, if you notice it say I'm a diamond 3, when I click on this, you see the ranks. And I'm going to show you how to get through the ranks if you are new, and the ranks are easy to qualify. Some of them might take some work, but the first 3 is very easy. Because to qualify, you need 50,000 reward points to qualify as a diamond 1. As a promotion, when you sign up for Bit token, you get a reward, a bonus of 50,000 reward points. Just claim it and you automatically qualify for a diamond one. Then the reward that you get 100,000 reward points as bonus. So you know you're at 150,000 reward points immediately. That is done in a day. Next step, to do diamond 2, you need 200,000 reward points. Remember that I show you the ads. If you watch 10 of those ads, you get an additional 50,000 reward points. Now you have 200,000 reward points. That will give you a bonus of 500,000 reward points. You're sitting now at 700,000 reward points. That is in a day. If you invite 10 persons, and this can be done in a day too, you are now a diamond 3. I'm clear of this. That's 10 persons to sign up for free, you're a diamond 3. Each of these persons are giving you 50,000 reward points. So 50 times 10, that is 500,000, right? You're over 1,000,000 reward points because you need 10 directs plus 1,000,000 reward points. You're a diamond 3, you get an additional 1,000,000 reward points. And teach the persons who you come in to do those first 3 things. That's it. You don't, as a matter here in BitToken, you don't have to pay a dime. Just pay attention. Right? Now, I'm not telling you something that I've not been working at. So this is my total team, 3,400. And majority of my team is not Jamaica. Let me go to the mining history. So let's show you some statistics. So here is the total community, 530,000. The amount that is active in the last 24 hours is still less than 50,000. Active in the last 30 days is 155,000. Nigeria is doing, we can almost say, what? Almost about 60% of the total amount is in Nigeria alone. Right? So let me just show you where so this team in St. Lucia, 100% of that team is a part of my 3,000. Because I was the one that reached out to someone in, one person I reached out to in in a country called St. Lucia. And his team bring in all of that people. I have other persons in the US, UK, but one of the things that I'm most disappointed is in this. Jamaica is only 700. Right? 790. And Nadine, part of Nadine team, is a majority of this 790. Because Stacey told me that she has 300 and something, and I know that Nadine may have about 200 and something out of this. So my goal is to get us in the top 10. Right? Top 10, we need to be at least at 1,000, at least 10,000 members. Because all of these other countries are going to grow too. Right? So top 10 will carry us safely. Because number 10 is 5,000, number 9 is 6,000. Number 8. Number 8 is 9,000 something. So you know if them continue growing, them will go overnight 10. Right? So my aim for Jamaica is to get to 10,000. And this is why I'm speaking, because it's not hard, it's free. Right? Yes, me know when people say, "Oh, how soon me get money?" And I think that that mentality is holding us back because yeah, I understand that you need money. However, if we are building something and it is I tell people this, and pardon me if I keep on going back to Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is what makes cryptocurrency because it was the first. Those people who saw Bitcoin, and I'm going to close with this. I'm going to close with this. I'm going to close with this. Those persons who saw Bitcoin early and utilize it, right? And did not sell early, like this gentleman. That I'm offering 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for some pizza. And on a hearing, somebody there said, "Hey, I'll take you up on that offer." So I sent him the 10,000 Bitcoin. I said, "Okay, here it is. I'm waiting for my pizza." And he phoned it in. He paid with his credit card, and the pizza showed up at my door. Here you can see the original pizzas, and that's my daughter's hand. She was a year old. Wow. So, you paid 10,000 bitcoins for one pizza? It was two pizzas actually. Two pizzas. And I mean, maybe the person spent $30, $40, something like that. What would it be worth today? $80 million, I don't know. $80 million. A lot. People laughed at that, but at the time it wasn't worth anything. That I'm offering. You hear what I'm saying? You guys hear it?
Not clearly.
One AI to handle your trades, rudimentary. With a smart trading assistant built for traders of all experience. All right, I'm going to post it in the group. People be moving towards a world. And I'm going to post it in the group, right? Again, because I want persons to understand. As him said, many persons will laugh at him because at the time, he must say it never worked anything. Bitcoin started to mine in January 4th, 2009. And between January 2009 to about August, September, the only person who was mining Bitcoin was Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody else make no sense of it. Until about, there's a few persons start mining it in about August, September. He sold his 10,000 Bitcoin in May 2010. Because guess what? He didn't have an avenue to cash out. So I said, guess what? What may I do with 10,000 Bitcoin? What may I do with 10,000 Bit token? It don't make no sense. But what I say to everyone that is on this call, decide how much Bit token that you're going to have or you need to have. For me, it's 100,000 to 1,000,000 tokens. If the price reached $10 and I have 100,000, that is 1,000,000 US dollars. If the price reach $1 and we have 1,000,000, that is 1,000,000 US dollars. And nobody who me introduce no have to pay a dime. Don't have to pay a dime. So guys, I thank you for your time. Any question? Any question? Any comment?
I want to learn more about the staking. I have no clue what staking is.
Staking in general or staking concerning Bit token?
In general.
All right, so we'll have to talk about that in general, but you can just type in that chat GPT, what is staking?
Okay. Yes,
So staking is
I'm going to do
staking is
that.
yes, because staking is just basically simple locking of your So some persons use it. So for example, Ethereum, right? They persons hold or they lock a certain amount of the token to ensure that there's enough tokens. All right, let me just not only talk out of my head because it's good. This is how we learn. What is staking in crypto? All right, so staking in cryptocurrency means locking your crypto in a blockchain network to help run and secure the network. And in return, you are rewarded. All right. So it says, think of it like earning interest on your crypto while helping the blockchain operate. So that's why, you see, that's why it means stake and that's why they give you a reward. So those who are lock it to the longer periods, they get the more reward. So simple example. Imagine you have 100 coins of a cryptocurrency that supports staking. Lock the coins in the network, the blockchain use the coins to validate other transaction. That is what I was saying to you earlier. The network rewards you with more coins. So for example, you stake 100 coins, the reward rate says 10% for a year. At the end of the year, you get 10 extra tokens. So that is a simple what crypto it is, right? There are many mechanisms behind crypto, right? For Ethereum, as I was saying, it uses the proof of stake mechanism for each transaction, and these persons who hold and stake their cryptocurrency, they are called validators. And these persons are rewarded extra token for becoming validators on the network. Did that answer your question, Nadine?
Yes, but I'll read up on it on my own to get some more clarification. So,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay. So I know, but you can't. We have a next 5 minutes. We can ask what is the clarification that you need? Can may help others who are listening.
I just wanted to know what staking is because I keep hearing about staking and I'm not sure what it is. So I was just asking.
So like I'll go, so. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's just basically you how you're talking and you just lock it, and get more reward. All right.
Locking.
And
And so
most
what does locking mean? What when you say lock, when you lock it?
you're unable to use it for that particular period, what if that it is locked for. So let's go back to BitToken and show you an example of that. And we'll talk about staking. So if I go to stake, right? So if you come here, so these are the periods that you have. You can stake or lock your tokens for a month. You can lock it for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. Each of these period gives you a certain amount of reward. When it's locked, you cannot use it during that period.
Mm.
So if you have 100 tokens that you put in the stake, and I put dollars, which is supposed to be tokens. If you have 100 tokens that you put to stake and you put it for a month, for that month period, you won't have access to it. There are some staking mechanism that they give you the rewards that you're going to earn on a daily basis. Some of them, they give you your token back at the end of the period that is locked for, plus the reward.
Mhm.
Right? Here in BitToken, their staking mechanism is that you're getting the reward on a daily basis. And at the end of the lock period, you receive back your tokens that you have staked.
Mhm.
All right. So, for example, the reason why I choose to use the 24 months is that in 2 years, say I stake 100, in 2 years on a daily basis, I'm getting 200 tokens. And at the end of the period, I'm still getting back my 100 token.
Mhm.
So that is staking and how the staking mechanism works within the here. So as it says here, users can choose their staking at this here. It's all in the BitToken app, right? Users can choose their staking option that suits their investment goals. Multiple stakes are allowed for portfolio diversification. Earnings for staking can be claimed after 24 hours and withdrawn instantly. So what persons do, right? As some, I think, yeah, Dean was asking about withdrawal. So what persons do after them stake and them earn here, let me just claim and show you. So let me show you some, let me show persons here. All right, so remember this number, 1,847. I'm going to do some claiming,
1847.
1847. I'm going to do some claiming and let you see something here. I have not claimed in a while. Because they have closed down the staking. No, I'm not allowing any new stake for a while. Right? It will be reopened after the launch of the coin is launched on the DEX. And you know, as I said, what I understand about this space, I've seen people like in projects like these, and sometimes it seems like them alone are talk about it or they look a community. And so when it launch and money start make, everybody around come in, everybody. And at that time, you who has been talking all this time, you just get rich at overnight. Or it seems like overnight, but it's the years of work that you have put in that has paid off. And then you now stop talk about it, and then everybody who knew them talk about it like at them they make it, right? And that them know about it from day one, right? And it's the same thing that happens with Bitcoin. So you see the number change?
Mhm.
So I have
Yeah.
7,000,
7,000 something. And it was 1847.
It was
right?
18.
So the goal is to have, so as I said, I can come now, and this is what persons do, right? And they come to P2P and then say, all right, now sell it. So if I put this 7,900 tokens and then say I'm gonna sell it for 0.12, I would get right now for those tokens $94. Remember, I did this for free. Yes, I bought some, but majority of what me I earn is for free. So this is how the persons who in Nigeria and other in Africa, $94. Hey, $94 whole heap of money in a naira. So when they do that and they earn that $94 times 135, that's 126,000 naira, almost 127,000 naira. So they are willing to sell at this price. But me now go sell my nearly 9,000, 7,900 tokens. And if it reach launch at 50 cents, that is 3,000 US, nearly 4,000 US. And if the price go $1, that is 7,900 US. So that's how we view it. All right. So thank you for your time, guys. Tonight was a good looking coin. So Nadine, you're already a part of BitToken?
I saw it yesterday when you posted, and I actually downloaded it and was trying to register, but then I
Oh, you
stopped.
you need a referral link. All right,
Yeah.
so let me send you a referral link. All right, where that is concerned. What about you, Dini? You're not a part of it as yet. Dini?
No, not as yet.
All right, so I need to get you registered. All right.
Yeah.
Nadine, you're good because when you come on, I don't hear anything from you. You good, Nadine?
Me you talking or another Nadine? It sound like you have
No,
two Nadines.
yeah, two Nadine.
One is Nadine and one is Nadine.
Yeah, so when me I call you, I say Nadine.
Okay.
So I said Nadine when I'm speaking to you. I said Nadine is Nadine Richards.
Okay.
But it seems like she's not hearing. All right. So guys, thank you for your time. Truly appreciate you. And as I said, I will be for those who Dini, I need to sign up Sean that he can sign you up. I'm going to ask him if
Um,
he's interested, that he can send you
uh,
his link. Because I don't
uh,
want to send you.
You have a lot of Dean to deal with. Nadine, Dean.
All right. So I'm going to do that as soon as possible that you can get a link that you can actually be positioning yourself.
okay.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. Have a good night, guys. Truly appreciate
Yeah,
you.
have a good
All
night
right,
too.
you
God
too.
bless you. Bless everyone.
Mhm.